Hello, okay, so I just wanted to do a quick wrap up of what happened last night. Last night we spent most of our evening on a corner of Sherman and Burleigh where one of the gas stations burnt down in the Milwaukee protests, or riots rather. I wouldn't consider these people protesters when they're not being very peaceful. And we thought there might be another riot going on last night, but it was quite peaceful for the first bit of the night. There were a lot of people gathered on that corner, although the police shut down most of the park, sectioning it off, having riot police ready just in case something happened. But most of the night until about 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, it was pretty peaceful. And then you had an arrest happen and people started kind of getting angry. And we also, when it got later and later, I noticed that more of the families, more of the peaceful members of the community that wanted to kind of recover from these riots went home, and you just had young people with nothing to do, which is always the problem. You had young people and instigators. So you had Nation of Islam there, you had Antifa, you had Black Lives Matters, and then you had a lot of young, bored people waiting for something to spark a riot. They were waiting for it, and you asked them and they would say they were bored. And that's the danger of these situations. So we went over there to see if anything would happen. And I guess someone recognized me from Antifa or Black Lives Matter, and they actually started yelling at me, "What's your Twitter handle? What's your Twitter handle?" And they started saying, "Get out of here, we're going to hurt you, get out of here, or it's going to be trouble. Do you not hear us? Get out of here." And they actually yelled at my cameraman, "Get out of here, or you're going to get shot." And we do know a lot of people had weapons around there. We saw bullet shells on the ground when we were walking through the streets. So we did have defense with us, but we went over and we decided to leave. Our lives weren't quite worth a good story of me getting shot. No thanks. So we went over and reported it to the police, let them know the threats were happening, but we went home after that. We weren't about to get injured. And that's the issue with these areas, though. You get all these young people that are bored, and you mix them with instigators that aren't even from the community, and the result is either riots or, like last night, just a bunch of angry people that could have broken out in riots. But luckily it didn't, and we're just kind of hoping the community will recover, especially the people that are hard workers. We're going to be going to another event. Trump is surprisingly having a rally, just a coincidence here. It's going to be Fox News, Sean Hannity, and we're about a block away from it right now. We'll be there to see if there's protests going on there or anything interesting. So that should be fun, and we'll give you an update soon.
Thanks for watching. Don't miss my show Standoff by clicking here to become a member.